It's the Lady V Show. It's the Lady V Show. It's the Lady V Show. It's the Lady V Show.
She's intelligent, she's inspiring, she's coherent, she's motivational, she's exciting, she's understanding, and she cares. She talks about it all, she stands for our community, she represents the youth. She is that will be Lady V. She's coming to the scene, not trying to be mean, but the show is real, and there is no between.
It's the Lady V Show. So as you all know, I am Lady V. Thanks for taking the time to tune in on this beautiful snowed in Tuesday. No better place to be but in front of the camera speaking to my people. And I know you all like, dang, that girl is looking so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, but seriously, you know, sometimes you do have to doll yourself up and make yourself feel good, because, you know, you could be feeling down, and the best way to kind of uplift yourself is to pray and to ask the Lord to give you the strength and to dress yourself up and just make yourself beautiful. Even if you're not going anywhere, even if you don't have any plans, just get up and make yourself look good, okay? Because you can sit around the house and make the walls stare at you. You hear me? Because that's show what they're doing right now. I just wanted to show y'all my little microphone. Hello, hello, hello. It's going to start happening as soon as I get this other part to it, like a karaoke. And then I'll be speaking in this, but this is just a part of my show. It's coming along for me. One day, one step at a time. You know, I ain't going to rush it. I've always took my time on things. But today I am going to be speaking on knowing your worth and, you know, just learning to let go of certain things, because it's just not good for you. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your stress levels, you know, none of that. And I've always had a problem with that, you know. I know it's just crazy, but I've always had a problem with loving people and not learning to just let things go, because it hurts when you have to let something go that you love dearly, you know. But it's good for you. Sometimes it's better for you to let things go so that you know your worth, you know what you deserve, you know what you need for you. And I know this situation is touchy because I'm still kind of learning how to let go myself, let go of certain things that aren't good for me. I know they're not good for me, but I still hold on because I'm like, this can work. God said hold on, but sometimes God say let go, because it's not good for you. It will pull you to a place that you don't want to be. In one of my previous episodes, I spoke on dark places, and being with certain people or around certain people could take you to a dark place where it's so hard to pull yourself out of, that you sit there and you like, dang, why I can't achieve or get where I need to be, because you're still holding on to something that's not for you. And when it's something there for you, really for you, you'll know, because your body, your insides will just tell you like, this is for you. You will know it's for you, because it will just show you. I mean, it's crazy. You'll know when it's for you. And you'll also know when it's not for you, especially if you have to constantly debate with yourself. Like, should I be here? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I do this? Should I do that? Why is this going this way? Why is that? You know, and you keep debating with your inner self. Like, is this for me? And if you have to do that over and over and over and over and over like a broken record, it's not for you. And you have to learn how to let it go, because you have to learn how to move forward in your life. And a part of moving forward is letting go of your past, letting it go. It's good to, you know, double back every now and then to talk about it, but letting it go is such a bigger thing for you. And I've learned that I've had to let a lot of things that pulled me down or held me back from my greatest achievements, to let it go. Because it's not good for me. It's not good for my mental. It's not good for my soul. It's not good for my heart. It's just not good for my family. And you have to learn to let it go. And it is, I'm telling you, it's so hard, because I'm battling with it right now. And that's why I chose to speak on it today, because this is something that I've battled with for some years now. And I know that I can do better. I know that I deserve better. And I know that I'm a loyal individual. And any friends that I have knows this, you know, and they know that I am a loyal individual, and I hold on for longevity, because longevity is something that I believe in. But I also believe in letting things go, because it's not good for your longevity process. And just taking one day and one step at a time is like the best thing that you could do. It's not easy to just let things go and forget all about them and say, you know, whatever, and just move on to the next situation or the next friend or the next lifestyle. No, it's not easy. You know, that's why I talk about things, because that's a big thing for me, is talking about my problems or talking about the issues that are at hand. And that's a lot of people's problems today. And I can say this because I used to hold things in and then wonder why when I would get into a conversation with somebody, I blow up and I'm talking about things that don't even make sense to this person, for one, because I've held in so much because I've thought that was the rightful thing to do. And it's not okay to hold these things in. It is okay to talk about it. It is okay to go public. It is okay to talk to the world about it, because guess what? This is a new era, and this is the new way to speak how you feel, no matter who has something to say. Okay? You can talk about it all. You can talk about your big toes. I care. Talk about what's hurting you. Talk about what you need to do to bring it into existence, you know? And speaking on these types of things every day is a major plus for me. You know, and a lot of people are like, yeah, she share her business. So what? You're tuning in, right? Okay, cool. Keep tuning in, because I'm going to keep sharing it. But it's just something that is good for your soul. Something that is really great for your spirit is just speaking on it, you know, and learning to define you. It's me. This is me. If I don't do this, it's not me. So I can't go in front of people and not be me. So this is why I do this, because I know this is me. It might not be Paula or Sarah or Eugene or Paul. It's not y'all. This is me. So that's why I speak these things, because this is a part of my growth. This is a part of me. And I really would love for, you know, some people to come on here and speak how they feel, because I know it's a lot of outspoken people in this world today. And a lot of people are afraid of what others might think or say or feel. But that is none of your, never mind. You shouldn't even be thinking about that. You should just go straight forward, be straightforward, and speak your mind and speak exactly how you feel. And growth is that. Growth is one of those. And learning to let go is another one. And I know that a lot of women, a lot of men had to let go of things that were not good for them. And that is something that we all have to work on, is learning to let go. Because it's no good. If you got to let it go, it's no good. Now, if it double back, I don't know if it's still good. You know, they say, oh, if it come back, it's meant. And I don't know. I really don't know anymore about that. If it comes back, if it's meant. I really don't believe in that like that. Because now, if it does come back and it's better, then yeah, I can understand where it could be good for you. But if it comes back and it's still doing the same things, it's like, no, it ain't meant, you know? And we have to realize that sometimes the devil is testing us to see if we're going to double back, to see if this is what we really want or not. And we have to make that better judgment to see if that's what we really want. And we will know then if it is. I know for a fact I don't want that type of friendship with someone who doesn't understand me, who doesn't allow me to be me. And I don't want someone to be my friend if I'm not allowing them to be who they are. That's why we're friends, because we adapted and we felt something about each other that brought each other out in different ways, you know. And a friend who is not willing to listen to your problems or listen to certain things that you want to talk about, or don't give you no type of advice or no type of push or motivation, that is not a friend. That's something you need to let go of, you know. And that goes for relationships as well. If you're with someone and they're not uplifting you, or they're not on the same type of things that you're on, that might not be the right person for you. That's why they're not encouraging you to do better or to keep pushing at something that you are awesome at. And I've noticed that. I've learned that over the years, that a lot of friends that I thought was my friends aren't really my friends. They're just there to be one of those judgmental people, and to turn around and backstab me. So I've had to let go a lot of my friends. I had to let go of a lot of things, because a lot of the things that I've done for my friends, they wouldn't dare do for me. And I can't have that same type of energy around, because I need a friend that's going to do some of the things that I'm willing to do. If I do this for you and I need you a week or two later to turn around and return the favor, do that. If it's a problem and you always say you can't, I'm like, okay, first of all, why do I always have to be the one to do this and open up my heart this way for you, and you're not willing to do for me? So that is that's a big no-no in your life. You have to learn who your real friends are. You have to learn who you are supposed to be around, because I'm telling you, other people's energy will bring you down, will bring you to a dark place that you do not want to go. And then you too busy trying to pull yourself out of there while they're at their top of their life, living life. And you down here like, well, they ain't sucked all my energy out of me. You get what I'm saying? So just try your best to know your worth and know what you bring to the table. Because a lot of us, we don't know, including myself, I know, but sometimes I don't know, and we contradict ourselves like, I am better than this. And then we turn around and we keep ourselves in this situation knowing that we're better than this. And that's how we contradict ourselves. We constantly keep putting ourselves in these sticky situations knowing they're sticky. Dang on well, I'm pulling my arm off of you, and yet I still choose to be here. Or I still choose to deal with the hateful words or the hateful things that are being said or behind my back, and I still choose to double back. I'm contradicting myself. I'm contradicting who I really want to be. I'm playing tug of war with my feelings, with my life, my energy levels. And that's why I talked about this today, because we do this every single day thinking it's the right thing. Oh, I'm going to be there because it's the right thing. Sometimes it is the wrong thing to be there. So sometimes you do have to just move away, let it go, and move forward with your life. It hurts, yes. It's a struggle, yes. But is it the best thing for you? Yes, it is. Is it something that can help you become better? Yes, it is. So that's why you have to learn to just let it go. Let it be. I've also learned that arguing with people tears down your energy levels. Going back and forth, the big debate. I've learned that just in the last couple of days, that I can't keep arguing with people, because that's what they want. They want you to be this downgraded individual that they are. And you have to learn to let it go, because guess what? It's no good for you. It's a waste of breath that I could have put into my show, and it's not teaching you anything to go back and forth with anybody when you know the position you play in other people's lives, in your own life, in the world, in today's society, in your children's lives. You just don't have the time to be involving yourself in negativity. And I'm working on that, so that's why I'll go back and say this. I don't want you all to think that I think I'm better or I'm perfect. I'm not. This is something that I'm working with every day of my life. You hear me? Because like I've always stated before, anger issues is a big issue for me. Like, this is really big for me. I will snap just like that. They'd be like, oh my God, did I just do that? I did not mean, you know what I mean? And I'd be feeling so bad, like, dang, why did I do that? Like, I shouldn't have talked to that lady like that. Like, I think I owe a couple of people an apology, because I'd be stressed, and a person will tick you off, and then you'll take what you was arguing about earlier and take it out on the very people that is only trying to help you. And then you turn around and be like, I apologize. I'm sorry for that. And then they'd be like, oh, I understand. I understand. And some people really do, and I'm grateful for that, because I'm grateful that I know how to catch those things, because I do. I've snapped on people that didn't deserve the snap. I could have been at McDonald's line like, yeah, let me get woo, and lady did something wrong, and here I am snapping at her because I'm mad at what happened 2 hours ago and it just came out, you know. And I have to learn to not do that, you know, because that's a part of me that I'm working on. The smallest things can trigger you after you've tried to let go of something huge, and then something so minor be like, it'll trigger you for real. And then you'd be looking at the lady like, you know what, I am so sorry. Is there any way that I could make that up to you? Because I did not mean to give you sugar pop energy, okay? So that is another thing that we do have to learn to work on, is learning how to just let it go, okay? Talk about it, pray about it, and let it go. And believe me, it's easier said than done, but it's something that I know we are all battling with, especially women, because we have so much on our plates. And we do. We have a lot on our plates and very little help, very little assistance. And a lot of things that we take on is a tough task. And I'm not going to discredit the men, because I know you all have a lot on your plate as well. But us women, man, look, let me tell you. Woo, if I could just give you a glimpse into my life, you'd be like, you know what? How does she do it? I'm telling you, God do it. I don't care if I get on here tomorrow and might cuss. God gives me the strength every single day to hold on, okay? Because it be so many times I'll be like, oh my God, I can't do this. I cannot do this. How am I doing this, Lord? How am I managing all of this on my own? You know, you would be surprised. So I'm going to give you a little glimpse, because I'm altering the subject, but this is knowing my worth, and I know my worth. So me having to take my children to work every day, pick them up every night, 12:30 every night, 5 to 12:30 every day, okay? Get off, maybe pick them up, come home, try to go back to sleep, you know, go back to sleep, literally. Wake up, 5 o'clock in the morning, okay? Be to work for myself. Okay, from 6:30 to 10:30, sometimes 10:45. Leave from there, take my books, my book bag with me, go to my other job, work there from 11 to 8. In that process, I'm doing schoolwork, doing homework, critiquing my children, making sure they're keeping the house clean, making sure they're doing their homework as well. Then 8 o'clock, come back home. Try to prepare a dinner for the next 2 days, because that's what mothers do. They want to feed their children. Now, I'm working on that. Don't quote me on that, okay? It doesn't happen every night that I come home at 8 o'clock and try to cook a big meal so that I can have something so they can eat for the next day when they get off of school. But then, boom, 8 o'clock. I still don't go to sleep because I still have to take care and plan. I have a calendar where I put everything on there and, you know, make me a collage of all the things I have to do, because a mother that is so busy like this have to write these things down, because I will forget half of what I thought I had to do. So then, boom, I'll get home. I do my planner. I do my getting everything out. Make sure my kids is getting everything out. Play with them. Talk to them. Listen to their stories for the day, because they have things they like to express themselves about too. So that is a big thing for me. I have to listen to what they're talking about. It could be gibberish. It could be about nothing. But I still take the time to listen, because that's what you're supposed to do. Then, boom, I will finally get some little Z's for a little bit. Boom, back to picking my kids up at 12:30, okay? Back to the same movement. Then Mondays and Tuesdays, I try to braid hair, because that's an extra hustle for me. So I squeeze that in, plus school on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So that is just a glimpse into my world that I do. Now, does it sound like any part of that is taking a break for me? No, it does not. But that's okay, because in the end, I will be rewarded gratefully, okay? And I am very thankful for where I am today. And sometimes I'll be like, oh God, Lord, just give me the strength. I can't do this, you know? But then he says, yes, you can. That's why I made you as strong as I made you, because I knew that a lot of things that you are going through and have to go through in life, you're going to have to do it by yourself. Well, not really by yourself, but by yourself. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I know that it's other women out there who has these same things. So if you are doing some of these tasks that I've named, or even more, just drop it in the comment section and give me a little bit about yourself, like what you do every day and how you cope with things and not be so stressed, or not be so like a blah, just slime, you know what I mean, by the end of the night, you know. Tell me, because I still find time in there for myself. I do. I'm not going to front like I don't, but I do. I find time in there in that busy schedule on my own to just breathe, because that's what we do. We need to learn to breathe and relax and not take on so much. But in life, we have to take on so much because we have so much we want to do and accomplish. So doing that is only going to make you stronger, wiser, and better. And that's the best advice I could give in that area. If you're a busy mother like me, it's okay, because in the end it'll pay off, you know. And I'm thankful for where I am in life and how strong I am today. So if you have a busy schedule, or if your life is like things on top of things on top of things on top of things, then write it in the comment section and let me know, and I will be sure to reply after I'm done, because it does look tacky that I'm on here trying to read and scroll up, scroll down on things, you know what I mean? But I just want to hear it. And I also, by the way, I did want to say, I still find time to listen to the word every day. I try my hardest not to listen to the crazy music that's out here today, because it'll pollute your mind, make you want to get to twerking and be a hot girl, you know what I mean? And that I'm not thinking about. But I listen to the word. I try to open up the Bible. I might not do it all the time, but I listen to the word. I listen to sermons. I listen to messages that are meant for me to be, you know, positive, uplifting. I do it every single day. My kids will tell you, I speak the word into them. I tell them to pray. I tell them to hold on. You know, those are the things that I do within my life that I know is a great thing. And that is the greatest gift I think that God has ever given me, is that I know he is a good God. No matter what I do or what I involve myself in, or how holier than thou that I might be one day and the next day, but I know that God's greatest gift to me is believing and having faith in him and knowing that he got me. That's why I'm able to do all the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, because I know he got me. And I know that he is going to bring me a great man in my life that is going to be able to understand me and to handle this limelight life that I'm creating for myself. So, with that being said, I am thankful. That is my message for today. I am done discussing my business. But no, this is a great way to express yourself and to speak great things in other people out there who feel like they're stressed or they can't do it. Because just with the little bit of information I gave you, I probably left out like maybe 5% of the things that I really take on every day. But this just shows you that you can do it, because I do it every day. You could definitely do it too. And I still find time to get up and beautify myself and to be here and to speak truths to my people. Speaking truths is me. So that is my message. I thank you all for commenting and tuning in and just believing in me and knowing that it gets greater later. Okay. So thank you. I'm Lady V. Love y'all. Peace.